Hey, what's up? Money Culture here in central London. Today I was at Speaker's Corner, yeah? And Danny Shine, he's not easy. You know what he says? On his tablet he says, how many Kier Stamers is in your ball sack? He asked me that question, yeah? I don't have the footage of it, yeah? But he asked other people some questions as well, yeah? What's up, people? This is Money Culture. What's up, people? This is Money Culture here, straight out of North West London. Hope everyone's doing okay. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. It's chilly today. It's chilly. I've got my coat in my hand, yeah? These cold days are coming. But anyway, I'm going to show you the video of Danny Shine, yeah? Who was at Speaker's Corner, yeah? So, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my website, moneyculture@wordpress.com. If you haven't checked it out, the link in the description box. If you want to donate to me, that is fine. I'm not asking for donations, but the link in the description box as well. This is Money Culture, straight out of North West London. Here's Danny Shine.
Right? How many Kier Stamers are in your testicles, sir? do you want to take a risk and find out? How would you feel if you created another Sir Keir Starmer?
We'd have a Labour government for 10 years.
Alright, that was a good one. But your sex one, you said sex causes cancer.
Yes.
Do you have cancer then? Do you have cancer?
Have I had cancer?
Well, you said sex causes cancer. And it's a 1 in 2 chance.
There's a 1 in 2 chance that the sex, if you have unprotected sex,
You'll have a good time.
and you create a child, have a good time, You won't have a good time when there's screaming, crying babies along. You won't have a good time if the child ends up in Great Ormond Street Hospital with cancer.
But you're born right now, so do you have cancer right now?
No, I don't, but my mother did.
Okay, but you don't.
She had breast cancer. She had both her breasts taken off, right? She had radiotherapy, and do you know what caused the cancer? 9 months before my mother was born, my grandparents had a shag. That caused the cancer. I can prove it to you. It's obvious.
Sir, you said
without the shag, there would have not been any cancer.
But you said the child will get cancer.
Are you going to have a child? Are you going to at any stage have a child?
I might already have some.
Do you have it?
I may already have some.
Okay. Do you intend to have any more?
Maybe.
Maybe. Do you want to create cancer?
No, I don't.
Well, in that case, the only way to make sure that you don't is to make sure that you have a vasectomy.
Not necessarily, no.
Yes, necessarily, yes. Why have you had a vasectomy anyway?
Okay.
Why have you not had a vasectomy?
I don't need to.
You do need to. You do.
But you said that the child.
You need to protect.
You said the
need to
child.
protect your unborn children
You
from being
said
fucked into
if 2
existence
people.
by you for no good reason.
Okay. You said if 2 people have sex, okay, the child will get cancer.
No,
but
I said there's a 1 in 2 chance. If 2 people have unprotected sex, there's a 1 in 2 chance that the result, if there's a pregnancy and a child born, there's a 1 in 2 chance that child will get cancer. Therefore, if the child gets cancer, you caused it.
But then everybody can get cancer then.
Yeah.
Based on what you said. Because you said that the people that have sex are causing cancer. Everybody's born. We all came, most of us anyway,
we could. That's
came
right.
through sex.
We could.
So the cancer's already here.
I've already brought 3 people into existence. And there's a good chance that one of them is going to get cancer at some stage, which means I created cancer when I had sex with my wife.
Gets cancer.
That's right. I started off the process. It's really not that difficult. Even you could work it out. Really, it's not difficult, guys. It's simple. If you have unprotected sex, and you have a child, the child gets cancer, then that sex led to the cancer.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Yeah, excellent.
If you have
Cause and effect.
sex and your child ends up being a psychopathic maniac like Kier Stamers, your sex led to Kier Stamers. So my question, as I asked before,
So where did you learn that information?
is
Where
how
did you get
many
it?
Kier Stamers are there in your ball sack?
None. None.
Are you asking the ladies as well?
How many Kier Stamers are there in your ball sack, Mr. Local Experimentalist? You don't know, do you? Which is why you
None.
should
My
have
son
the
will
sex
never be like Keir
to make
Stamers.
sure
Never in a
none of the
million
fuckers
years.
ever get out.
I'll whoop his ass.
Right? And we don't have any more Kier Stamers created in the world. There's only one way to make sure that your little Kier Stamers in your ball sack don't create a Kier Stamer, and that is not to let them anywhere near the trapdoors, otherwise known as the vagina. If you let your penis
So you've
into
been in
those
them.
trapdoors,
You said you got 3 children.
you could create the next Kier Stamer.
So when did you learn that about sex? Where did you learn that
What do
information?
you mean, when did I learn that information?
That
It's not exactly
information.
rocket fucking science,
The
is it,
information
guys?
about the sex.
Argue with me. Argue with
But
the
you
point.
just said that you got 3
Listen,
children.
Argue
You've got 3
with the
children
point.
yourself.
Here at Speaker's Corner, I've given you a perfectly logical argument. If you have sex, unprotected sex, a child is born, it gets cancer, your sex, that cancer can be traced back to your act of sex.
So
Can
why
it not?
did you have 3 children then, if you know this?
What's that?
If you know
Oh,
this,
I
why
see.
did you have 3
No,
children?
I didn't know this before I had my children.
Oh,
Of
really?
course not. I didn't know this. I only found this out way after I had them. But I've told them.
And where did you
I've
get the
told
information?
them, if you want to create cancer, go ahead. Have unprotected
Where
sex.
did you learn your information from?
Where did I learn
Yeah,
it?
where did you get it
I
from?
used my brain.
What, so you came up with it?
What's that?
Did you come up with it?
Yes, I came up with it myself. Yes.
Did you?
It's very simple. Sex
Ladies and gentlemen,
causes
we don't want another
disability.
Keir
Are you a
Stamers.
scientist?
If you have a disabled child as a result of having unprotected sex, then you can trace back the disability to your unprotected sex. Sex causes diabetes. Sex causes dementia. Sex causes Boris Johnson.
Shite. Oh, shite.
How many Boris Johnsons are there in your ball sack, son? How do you know it's none? You know,
He's saying yes, he's saying that.
shit, that's the point.
What's it got to do with black and white? I'm talking about the type of character that he is.
Oh, the character.
Yeah, the character. You don't know what's in your ball sack, because in your ball sack is all sorts of sperm made up of all your ancestors, and they were riddled with all sorts of nasties, just like all of us. Yes, oh yes, no.
Sir, this lady has a question. She said that you've also, you're a byproduct of sex yourself, isn't it?
What's that?
She said that you've come from sex as well.
Yes, I've come from sex as well, that's right.
Sex caused wars.
Unfortunately, my parents didn't use protection. Could have saved me a lot of bother. I wouldn't have to be here speaking to reprobates like you guys. People who are here, I know why you're here, by the way. You're here because you're not quite as fucked up as the speakers here, and it makes you feel better about yourself when you come here. But you're still fucked up, right? And you're only here because your parents just wanted to have a shag, right? That's the reason why you're here. Nothing more, nothing grand, nothing to do with God. Absolutely nothing to do with
my
God.
mum and dad like to fuck.
Sex caused the war. All wars. There are
My mum and dad like to have sex.
155 wars in the world right now. All of them caused by sex. The war in Palestine, Gaza and Israel, all of it caused by sex. In the 2006, when the Gazans, when Hamas took over Gaza, there were 600,000 people. Since then, they've added another 1.6 million people, right? That means roughly 3.2 million shags, right? With million people shagged to create those 1.6 million people, and now they're all stuck in Gaza. Same thing in Israel.
Are you
In that
anti-humanity?
period, in Israel, another 2 million people were added to the number of people there.
Are you anti-humanity?
Am I anti-humanity?
Yes.
What? Are you pro-humanity?
Yes.
Look around here.
Yes, we are.
Why would anybody
Yes.
be pro-humanity?
Yes.
What the hell for? Why? Why are you pro-humanity?
Are you not proud of humanity?
Proud of humanity? No, I'm ashamed of humanity.
Why?
Why? Well, for a start, most of the people around here are barbaric meat eaters. Nasty. Every person here, if you're a meat eater, you have no right to complain about war because you treat the animals worse than the people in war.
Are you a meat eater?
I'm embarrassed to be part of the human race.
Okay, are you a meat eater?
No, I'm not a meat eater, but I was.
Right.
I was.
What about the ones who aren't meat eaters? What about them?
They're pretty bad as well.
Why?
Because they are involved in a terrible exploitation for everything that they get. All their clothes and the vegetables and the fruit, it's all based on exploitation. It's awful. But forget all that. It doesn't matter. That's just opinion, right? I'm dealing with facts. Sex causes wars.
Right.
Sex causes diabetes. Sex causes schizophrenia. And all of you who are going to have children, you all think, no, not my child. My child's not going to have autism. My child's not going to have diabetes. My child's not going to end up in a wheelchair. My child's not going to have deformities. My child's not going to have cancer. No, really? Well, somebody's is, right? This is all caused by sex. Sex is the ultimate scam of all time, right? Gay sex. Gay sex is fine.
Oh my God.
Wonderful. In fact, I am so pro-gay that I have been offering a £10,000 reward to anybody that can turn my daughter into a lesbian. I don't want my daughter anywhere near you dirty, filthy men. You are disgusting, you lot.
I've never seen a man like this
having
before in my life.
unprotected
Don't
sex.
believe him, he's just whining you.
You're getting diseases. The problem is that your biology doesn't care whether you get syphilis. Did you know that, sir? Look, you look like a nice guy, well dressed, well groomed, probably had a shower today even. But your biology doesn't care if you get genital warts. Your biology doesn't care if you impregnate a woman accidentally. It just wants you to impregnate as many women as possible. That's how awful it is. Which is why the war in Gaza and Palestine is none of your business or mine. There's only one war you should be concerned about. The war in your pants. The war between the real human self and the dirty dog that lives in your pants.
So you said you have 3 children, sir?
If your dog had its way, it would go shagging anything that it could shag, right? Any woman it could shag if a man and you're heterosexual.
You said you have 3 children?
Yes, but I don't have 3 children. I don't use that language. They're not children anymore. I initiated the life of 3 human beings for no good reason.
Wow.
I was ignorant at the time. I was stupid and ignorant, and I was brought up in an ignorant society and I just did what everyone else is doing, right? And I'm still paying very heavily for the price. £1.7 million later, and they're still using my Amazon account and getting all sorts of rubbish. And I have to pay for their drugs. And you can imagine how high that bill is, having a father like me.
Have any of your children had children?
Have any of my children had children? So far as I know, not. No, thankfully. And I have made it very clear to them.
Why, is she not old enough to breed yet?
I've made it very... What?
She's not old enough to breed with you yet. Is that why she's not in children?
Is that your natural accent, or are you putting it on?
That's just who I am. Just asking.
It's not that from Scotland.
Well, she's 27. She's 27. She's 27, that's right. No, I've made it clear to my children that if they have unprotected sex, that could cause cancer, diabetes, heart disease, Kier Stamers, you know, all starting with sex, right?
So would you be an unhappy grandfather then?
Yes.
You would be.
The last thing in the world I want to be is a grandfather.
Me, I'm a
It's a
granduncle
horrific idea, and it's disgusting and selfish. People who want to be grandparents are selfish, narcissistic morons that don't think about it properly. Because what they want is so that they can play with a little toy and then hand it back when things get tough. It's disgusting. I care about my children, and I don't want them to have to go through what I went through. Being a parent is an impossible job. It's an impossible job, and it inevitably leads to disappointment. I mean, look at this guy here. Imagine how disappointed his parents must have been.
Oh my God. That's not nice.
It's not nice. I know. The truth is not nice. But it applies to you as well. If you were my child, I'd be very disappointed. Look at you. You're just an average bloke.
Right, so you said that your
Waste of money.
You said your
poor mother had to go through 9 months of hell, right?
I went through 9 months of nice labor.
Oh, nicely. Oh, nice.
Nice carrying them. Yeah, I'm proud of it.
Nice, really. Do you like morning sickness then, do you?
I didn't have morning sickness. I
Oh,
was
really?
one of the very
Lucky you. Lucky you, my dear. Whether you know it or not, every pregnancy is a tragedy.
Why? What makes it a tragedy?
Waiting to happen. And if the tragedy hasn't
You're the
happened,
tragedy.
yes, I am. Of course I'm a tragedy. My parents
think I'm
are
a tragedy.
devastated that I've ended up like this.
I think my mum has got it.
I don't
But it's
blame
their
them
fault.
standing on that.
But it's their fault for not taking precaution. Why did you have him?
Because I wanted him.
Because you wanted him, you selfish, narcissistic woman.
No.
Because you wanted him.
It's his destiny.
By the way, the difference between you and my dog, what's the difference between you and my dog, who I take to the park, and when she's on heat, she goes around and she goes and smells all the other dog's genitals and she jumps on them, right? Do you know why she does that? Because she wants to. Because she wants to. Because she wants